another movie review.
Hey, what's up? Kyle again. I'm in the car with my wonderful, beautiful girlfriend Lisa.
Mwah.
XXMintoStarXX.
Hey guys, again.
And we're here again to do another in the car movie review. We just got done seeing the art of self-defense.
The art of self-defense.
Yeah. And starring Jesse Eisenberg, and I love Jesse Eisenberg. He's one of my favorite comedians.
Me too.
He's a great. I haven't seen him much in a lot of things lately, but
yeah,
I love him in Zombieland, 30 Minutes or Less.
The Social Network.
I never saw The Social Network, but I want to see that, because that's about Facebook, and I'm not really big on Facebook, so that's why I didn't really see it. But I like Facebook. I have a Facebook, obviously.
Yeah.
But everyone has a Facebook now. But anyways, he was in a lot of movies, a lot of funny movies, and I just love him. He was great in this. But this is the art of self-defense. And why don't you? What'd you think of it?
I think, to be honest, everyone should at least see this film like once or twice in their lives, because I think I really have to be honest here. This is pretty much a very good movie to help people learn about stereotypes of people. I did my research before this film because I really wanted to see this. And not because it's a flashback film, which I'm a sucker for.
And it takes place in the 90s. And it takes place in the 90s.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, but it's kind of like more than that.
Yeah.
Pretty much to explain what the movie's about. We're about to explain that next.
Yeah, what's the movie about?
It's about basically a man who's like very timid, shy. I could kind of tell he has like a disorder, but I don't know if he has autism or Asperger's syndrome. I could tell he has Asperger's syndrome.
Yeah.
But pretty much he gets like mugged in the beginning, and
by these bikers
who basically the man by the name of Casey, played by Jesse Eisenberg, he wants to learn how to stand up for himself. So he gets a gun, and then he goes to this karate place where he kind of learns like stuff. But it's more than just like a simple, okay, learn your moves karate list. Like, there is something very like
There's
weird.
something very different about this place.
Very different. And it's a very like, I mean, it has some comedy elements.
It's a dark comedy.
It's
a very, very weird movie. Very strange movie. This is probably the strangest thing I've ever seen. One of the strangest things I've ever seen.
But it's like, basically, Kyle, let me explain.
Yeah, I know.
Pretty much, though, you may think it's strange, but I actually, honestly,
It's cold in here.
I think it's a very, like, honest and true movie about stereotyping people. Like, as I said, I think this really summarizes of, like the stereotype in genders between men and women.
Yeah.
Well, there's an example in the movie. It's not really spoilers, but
don't give any spoilers.
This is spoiler free, but this is just an example of how like men are supposed to listen to like hard rock and all that, and women have to listen to like very soft music, but they can listen to whatever they want. And this is really like a good example of like our history, and be like stereotyping people. And
right.
I think this is really accurate to like what kind of America, not even America, like what kind of the world is. Like everyone is, it's fine. Everyone is stereotyping people, and I think it's not very nice.
I know.
And I think I have to be honest, this is actually not really political, but
it's like a thriller comedy.
Yeah.
Like, movie.
But I think it's very true to like.
It's definitely something I didn't expect.
Yeah, I mean, it's really honest and true that we all learned to like stereotyping people is wrong, and this is a good example of like, if you get like stereotyped, I mean, you gotta fight back and kind of fight for your own gender.
Yeah.
And like a man saying, I am tough, and women are tough too.
Yeah.
So I think it's like, more than just explaining like the genre of the movie. I think it has more of a deep meaning. I mean,
it's not your everyday typical karate movie. It's not like the Karate Kid. It's not like the Karate Kid or like, what other karate movies are there?
Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu. No, it's not like the Karate Kid or anything like that.
It's like more than that, but I think it kind of like it goes into a more of a deeper meaning that.
Yeah, it's more of a violent, like rated R karate movie. It's a weird, strange movie.
I personally loved it.
I thought it was, It was okay. I liked it, but it's half and half for me with this movie. It was just so strange. I don't know. It wasn't my cup of tea. It was good.
It made you learn something.
I learned, yeah. I just didn't think it's like necessary. What's the lesson? I didn't learn anything.
Actually,
killing is not.
That's more than killing. Let me clear that up. Basically,
I didn't learn anything.
I learned something. It's something that I learned basically from this movie is to basically not only stand up for yourself, not to stand up for your own gender and sex or whatever, but also you gotta like kind of fight for what you believe in. And I'm like, I don't care if I'm a woman, for example, and I listen to heavy metal. I can listen to whatever the hell I want.
Exactly.
And
I learned, but I'm saying what self-defense have I learned? I didn't learn any self-defense.
It's more than self-defense, though. I mean, I actually kind of plan on going seeing this again.
Nah, I wouldn't see this again. I didn't learn any self-defense in this movie.
It's more than
because it was just weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's more than it's more than self-defense.
I know, but karate movies usually they're teaching you about self-defense. I thought it was gonna be like a movie about like teaching you self-defense and like a comedy, a nice R-rated like raunchy comedy about karate and self-defense.
It's more than that.
But it was it's so different. I did not expect it to turn into like a horror. Like
it's not really horror.
Not really horror. Like thriller.
Not really a thriller either.
It's sort of it's sort of a thriller. Like dark.
A little
comedy. Like had blood in it, and then it's like I just didn't expect what I saw in this.
I actually thought it was the most interesting film I've seen this year.
Nah,
I liked it.
It's pretty interesting. I thought it was good for what it was. But trust me, I've seen a lot worse. We've seen a lot weirder films, haven't we?
Like Pet Sematary.
Oh yeah, that was. Yeah, I didn't like that. Anyways.
I actually, as I said, learned something from this film, and I think all of you, the audience, should at least see this film once to get the deeper psychology and deep meaning of it. But yeah, I think we should, if for those who are sociology students, I would, watch this movie at least once, and then ask yourself, what am I here to believe for? Am I, for example, am I going to karate class because I'm a selfless woman who doesn't know how to stand up for herself, or I am here to stand up for my own rights.
Yeah.
And I do deserve something.
But I just don't think the killing is necessary. Like killing people, taking people's lives just to get a black belt is necessary.
I mean, it's more than that. But anyways, we don't want to spoil anything, but we're just gonna say our interpretation of it.
It's just so weird. But anyways, let's just get to the ratings because I don't want the camera to lose battery. Let's get to the rating and yeah. Anyways, well, out of 10 stars, what would you give this?
To be honest with me, I'll give it a perfect 10 out of 10.
You say that about every movie, but
not every movie, but for this, I think this is so well done.
Yeah.
Following, learn about stereotypes and learn about a little bit of gender.
Yeah.
Even though sometimes violence isn't always the answer, I think, to be honest, I think it's more than that.
10 out of 10. I probably give this a 5 out of 10.
Okay.
5 out of 10.
That's fine.
Or 3 out of 10. I don't know. 3 out of 10 or 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 probably.
Give it a 5 because
5 out of 10. It's not the best thing I've seen. I really didn't think it was that great. But
I actually loved it.
But for the comedy,
10 out of 10 for the comedy.
10 out of 10 for the 9 out of 10 for the comedy. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's the funniest thing I've seen, but it was. No, it was a funny. It was a. It was a great comedy. Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm. And Jesse Eisenberg did amazing.
I mean, it's not his best film. I think my favorite film of his is probably 30 Minutes or Less or Zombieland, and he's done other great films, like some of the great films. This is not. I think this is probably one of his his weakest films in my opinion. But
I thought he did amazing in this. I mean,
no, I thought he did amazing in this. He
had really great character development.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, it's just a movie I did not expect. Anyways,
this also has a lot of character development. So
yeah, exactly.
It was a great character development.
It's a different role he played than his other roles he plays in other movies. Something different.
A little different for the audience.
For the audience.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Anyway, though, guys, so 5 out of 10, you give it 10 out of 10?
Yes, because I learned something from this.
Alright, I don't know. That's not, I don't give it 10 out of 10. I give it 5 out of 10. But
it's okay.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
But, would you we recommend them go see it?
To be fair, in my honest opinion, I think everyone should at least see this movie once.
Yeah.
And these kind of get your own interpretation and kind of learn something from this.
Yeah.
Like, for this, I definitely learned a lot.
Yeah. It's alright. But anyways, 5 out of 10, 10 out of 10.
Yes.
Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this movie review that we did. Thanks a lot for watching, for subscribing. Definitely give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment below. Thanks a lot for watching, for subscribing. Hit up my girlfriend Lisa on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, on Tumblr. Follow her on Instagram and Tumblr and Twitter. And subscribe to her YouTube channel, XXMintoStarXX. And thanks a lot for watching, for subscribing. And we'll see y'all later.
Yeah!
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 Alright.
Great. Peace.
Hope you enjoy the review.